to Commencement. I'm Soraya Coley, President of Cal Poly Pomona. We are proud to celebrate this milestone in our students' educational adventure. Inside these buildings around you, generations of innovative thinkers and leaders have emerged. We seek to instill the joy of lifelong learning, a passion for leadership, and membership in a global society. It is my hope that today's graduates continue to find joy in discovering new ideas and making an impact in their communities. When we look down the road, we have to think about our future students. In the blink of an eye, these precious children around me will become our future Broncos. As a public institution, we have a responsibility and a moral obligation to provide access and educational opportunities to our children. Future generations must have the opportunity to receive a quality education, to make a difference in their communities, and to fulfill their dreams. Let us celebrate the many achievements of this year's graduating class. Each one of you has played a role in our students' lives. Thank you for your support and investment. This moment is as much yours as it is theirs. I think our graduates are eager to begin the ceremony, so let's welcome them in. Congratulations, graduates!
Good evening. Please rise. Tonight, to sing the national anthem, I'm proud to introduce Laura Pluth. Laura is a double major, graduating with a Bachelor of Fine Arts in Graphic Design and a Bachelor of Art in Music.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Laura. Sung like a graphic design major. Please, another round of applause for Laura Pluth. Now, please be seated. Please be seated. Members of the class of 2017, family, friends, and members of the E&V community, it is my high honor to welcome you to the College of Environmental Design commencement exercises for the class of 2017. The College of Environmental Design prides itself as the creative college, the college that attracts students and faculty who apply the learn-by-doing approach to the search for creative solutions to the physical environment and the transmission of images and ideas. We design the future. If you're looking for a creative approach to giving residents of crowded urban areas new ways of getting access to parks or natural areas, you would turn to a graduate of our Department of Landscape Architecture. If you are looking for a creative approach to using data to design an equitable and sustainable urban environment, you would turn to a graduate of our Department of Urban and Regional Planning. If you are looking for a creative reinterpretation of a work of art, you would turn to one of our art history graduates. If you are looking for a creative approach to the design of websites, apps, advertising, or packaging, you would turn to one of our graphic design graduates. If you are looking for a creative approach to climate uncertainty, you would turn to one of our Master of Regenerative Studies graduates. If you are looking for a creative approach to designing a comfortable life in an affordable small housing unit, you would turn to one of our Master of Interior Architecture graduates. If you are looking for a creative approach to reconciling form and function, you would turn to one of our architecture graduates. That is what it means to study in the Creative College. Many diverse pathways to creativity, one College of Environmental Design. Now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the Platform Party. I ask that each of them stand as I read their names, but please hold your applause until all of them have been introduced. First, Ms. Danielle Manning, Vice President for Administrative Affairs. Dr. Leah Jarnigan, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Alyssa Lang, our mace bearer and this year's outstanding advisor for the College of Environmental Design. Axel Schmitzberger from the Academic Senate and a proud member of our Department of Architecture faculty. Danielle Takada, Distinguished Alumna of the Year for the College of Environmental Design and a graphic design graduate. Dr. Martin Sancho Madriz, Associate Dean. Dr. Sylvia Alva, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Hannah Schramm, our valedictorian and Outstanding Student McPhee Awardee. Katerina Kushin, Senior Class Representative. Stephen Stepanek, a member of the California State University Board of Trustees. Dr. Saraya Coley, President of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. Thank you all very much. Please be seated. Also, I'd like to introduce one special guest in the audience, the person who wakes me up and makes sure that I get to Cal Poly Pomona every morning, my wife, Lori Dowling. Thank you all for joining us today. Now, I'd like to call upon President Coley for her welcome and introductory remarks. Please, President Coley.
Thank you, Dean Wu. Hello, Cal Poly Pomona class of 2017. You did it. And on behalf of our outstanding faculty and staff, I congratulate you. I applaud your accomplishments and relay our pride in you. I would like to thank CSU trustee Stephen Stepanek for joining us for today's commencement ceremonies. We appreciate the efforts of our trustees to attend the commencement ceremonies at all 23 CSU campuses and to join in the celebration of this great accomplishment of the more than 110,000 students that are graduating this year from the CSU system campuses. Thank you, Trustee Stepanek. Getting to this milestone was not easy, but you persisted, and here you are today. I want each of you to take a moment to think about the people who helped you to get here. I know that they are beaming with pride, whether it's your family, your friends, your teachers, coaches, counselors, and others. Let's offer them a round of applause. There are also people you might not know, such as alumni and other donors, whose support helped make your education possible. The best way to thank them is to pay it forward. And even though others may have supported you, it is you who had to show up to class, you had to master the material, and you had to challenge yourself. You set your mind to the goal and achieved it. It is no small thing to earn a degree. It takes perseverance and a sense of purpose. My hope is that you will carry the joy you feel today into the world of work or into furthering your education. And as you move into the next phase of your life's journey, let me share a few of the essential lessons that I've learned. The first is to hold high expectations for yourself. If you have low expectations, you will behave in ways that don't make a difference. So set the bar high and exercise the discipline needed to achieve success. The second is to take action. Don't let a fear of failure inhibit you. Unless you move in the direction of your expectations, you will not be successful. The third is to be persistent. Success isn't always easy or guaranteed. Know that every failure holds a lesson. Learn from it. The fourth is to maintain options. Earning a degree opens up possibilities. Look for the opportunities to grow and adapt to changes throughout your lifetime. And finally, discover your purpose. Why are you here? Your talents and gifts are still developing. Be open to new experiences and make choices that align with your curiosity and your passion. Some of you may know or have a clear path toward that understanding. For others, it may take longer. But recognize that you are always in the act of creating and choosing. Seek to discover and let unfold the greatness that lies within each of you. Be bold in your pursuit and strive to be your best and authentic self. In closing, I'd like to share these passages from a piece written by educator and author Dennis Kimbrough. May you develop a burning desire that is required of all achievement. May you stand up for the rights of others against the undesirable influence and threats of enemies. May you save your money so that you could pay your way in this world and yet be generous to those in need. May you forgive and forget those that may have harmed you. May you accept full responsibilities for the successes as well as the failures in your life. May you know that the greatest challenge is understanding, the greatest mistake is conformity, the greatest strength is faith, the greatest weakness is pride, the greatest day is today, the greatest word is thanks, the greatest among us is whoever serves, the greatest message is hope, and the greatest of these is love and empathy. Congratulations, class of 2017. We're so proud of you.
Thank you, President Coley, and thank you for being a consistent supporter of the College of Environmental Design. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce Stephen Stepanek. He's a member of the California State University Board of Trustees, and in addition is a faculty member in computer science from our sister CSU campus, Cal State Northridge. Trustee Stepanek, we're honored to have you with us here today. Trustee Stepanek.
Thank you, Dean Wu. It's a pleasure for me to be here today and to bring greetings to all of you from the California State University. I extend congratulations to all the graduates of the College of Environmental Design. As citizens and future alumni of California State University, I encourage you all to continue to support the university and its mission. Help keep the doors of opportunity open to those students who follow in your footsteps. You will soon learn the real benefits of earning a degree from California State University as you go out into the workforce that depends so greatly on well-prepared CSU graduates to become their employees this year. Be proud that you're joining the class of 2017 CSU alums as you cross the stage. As a graduate and member of your community, continue to support the CSU by helping those in need and let them know how to get to college. Show them the road ahead. Finally, be an ambassador for our system. Let your friends, colleagues, legislators, and community know how important the CSU has been to you. Again, congratulations and best wishes to all of you.
Thank you, Trustee Stepanek. Now, I'd like to introduce the senior class representative from the College of Environmental Design, Katerina Kushin, ENV Council President, who will present the senior class gift to President Coley.
President Coley, Dean Wu, members of the stage party, distinguished guests, and fellow members of the class of 2017. Every year, the graduating class leaves behind something for the campus community, a gift for future generations of Broncos. It is about leaving the university better than it was when we first got here. The tradition succeeds every year because of another tradition at Cal Poly Pomona, philanthropy. Look around you now for those of us wearing the senior class gift donor pin. These graduates have made an important investment in the future of our university. This year, our giving will provide funding for a brand new Emerging Scholars Program, a scholarship for students who are the first in their family to attend college and who need the support. Fellow donors, thank you for your generous spirit. President Coley, I am honored to present this gift from the class of 2017.
Thank you so much, Katarina, and thank you for the class of 2017. This gift will live in perpetuity, and we really appreciate the support for the future generations of Cal Poly Pomona students. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now, at this time, I am pleased to have the privilege of presenting the Julian A. McPhee Honor Award for Student Excellence. This is an award the university has given since 2002. Julian McPhee was the founding president of both Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. He provided more than 35 years of dedicated service to the citizens of California. Because of his visionary leadership and astute negotiating skills, California can point with pride to two of the nation's finest universities founded on the educational principle embodied in our motto, learn by doing. This special award was generously funded by an anonymous donor who is a colleague of Julian McPhee. It is intended to honor a current graduating senior who exhibits excellence in his or her academic endeavors. Now, it's my pleasure to present the Julian A. McPhee Award to the outstanding scholar from the College of Environmental Design. This year's honoree is Hannah Schramm, a student from the Department of Art majoring in graphic design. Hannah, could you please step up here and join me at the podium? Hannah Schramm is a Renaissance student. Not only has she excelled in visual art and design, but also in the theatrical arts. Combining both her love of theater and graphic design, Hannah has participated as a team captain at SRO Productions' Summer Theater Arts Camp, as well as acting, singing, and dancing at Tibby's Center Stage, Broadway at the Gardens, Standing Room Only Productions, and Legoland. As a visual designer, Hannah has crafted a body of work that includes designs for the Cal Poly Theater and the Cabrillo Music Festival, where she has interned solving aesthetic problems for their social media and marketing. Her portfolio features a strong sense of semiotics in classic packaging, branding, and even game design. And she's done all of this while maintaining a 3.95 GPA. And I wanted to add a personal note to Professor Kampf in the art department. Professor Kampf, if I can let you in on a secret, as you know, Hannah was a student in my senior seminar this quarter, and she earned an A. So I am very grateful to have had the chance to meet her. Now, President Coley, now that you're here at the podium, we have this. And on behalf of the college, this certificate recognizing you as our McPhee Scholar. Please thank, welcome, and acknowledge Hannah Schramm.
Hi, guys. So as millennials, we're pretty lucky to have technology on our side. it gives us information about everything, right on the spot. As designers and builders, it gives us a springboard to launch off of and go wild with imagination. It gives us momentum to move faster than ever. And Netflix, it gives us Netflix, important for college students. Of course, there's a downside. Social media culture primes us to expect instant gratification. You want to know about someone, just type in their name and poof. If you're angry, shout blindly to the world and you're immediately rewarded with likes of approval from acquaintances and strangers. You know, you text somebody, hey, you busy tomorrow? And like 15 seconds later, you're still looking at your phone like, come on, what's taking so long? Right? Instant gratification. But we should understand that things like true fulfillment, satisfaction, joy, love, they take time. Not time like a few days or a week or even a year. It takes a lifetime of good character, and the road is difficult. But I think we'll be okay with that. We're getting ready for real life now, and millennials have a lot to give. We're diverse and accepting. We're fighting stereotypes. We do our best to stand for victims and help people who need it. So there won't be any trophies for participating, and sometimes you'll be the loser. Sorry, no trophies for the loser. But if you're okay with waiting and working for your joy, I think you'll find it. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. But I don't think E&V students know what instant gratification is. We've been teaching E&V students for 4 or 5 years how to defer gratification. Now I have a different task. Each year at Commencement, I have the privilege of recognizing individuals from the college community who have excelled during their academic careers. An award is given to a graduating student from each department who is recognized for excellence in academic performance, design capability, and contributions to the life of the department and the college. All have distinguished themselves as members of our environmental design community. As I read the name of each recipient, I ask that you hold your applause until each of them has joined me on stage. So now, I'd like to ask the following students to come forward. From the Department of Architecture, Noel Vasquez. Please hold your applause. From the Department of Art, Summer Furzer. From the Department of Landscape Architecture, Amanda Flores. From the Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies, Colleen Fisher. And from the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, David Pena. First, from the Department of Architecture, let me say a word about Noel Vasquez. Noel Vasquez is greatly admired for his remarkable talent, intelligence, and commitment as an architecture major and regenerative studies minor. He received the highly competitive Gene Roth Driscoll Scholarship from the Pasadena Foothill chapter of the American Institute of Architects and was selected to intern at Caltech's Keck Institute to work on 3D additive construction for space. Noel, you're going to have to explain to me what that means, but sounds good. The Department of Architecture. The Department of Architecture faculty congratulates Noel on his overall outstanding academic performance. Congratulations. And for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Should I stay up here?
I think you should stay up here. Okay. From the art department, we are honoring Summer Furzer. Summer has been active with the College of Environmental Design Council as the student creative director and also worked as the graphic designer for ASI and the Student Health and Wellness Center. Her fine artwork has won her first place in last year's 2D, 3D show and also has been shown in the prestigious Kellogg Gallery 2015 Ink and Clay Show. Summer has been a volunteer designer for Menifee Valley Boys and Girls Club. She completed an internship at San Diego Magazine and was selected by Snapchat's GeoFilter team for an outstanding submission, which was featured on Snapchat. The Department of Art congratulates Summer and looks forward to seeing her develop and grow her creative career. Congratulations. Thank you. Now, from the Department of Landscape Architecture, we're honoring Amanda Flores. Cal Poly Pomona's Department of Landscape Architecture believes that Amanda Flores represents the future of the profession of landscape architecture. Her passion for landscape architecture is illustrated through the topics she chooses to engage with in her studio projects, conveying a strong interest in bridging her artistic background with ecological systems. Amanda's explorative methods of visual representation, which include mixed media drawings and photography, are highly valued in a profession where graphic communication is the primary means by which ideas are expressed. There is no doubt that Amanda's career path is off to an excellent start, and we are proud to send her out into the world as one of our alumni. Amanda? Thank you. Congratulations. From the Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies, we're honoring graduate student Colleen Fisher. The interdisciplinary faculty of the Lyle Center is pleased to recommend Colleen Fisher for the Outstanding Student Award based on academic excellence, substantial community service, and leadership. Colleen's academic work is excellent, including her thesis research, which evaluated common street trees in Southern California for their ability to filter particulate matter and contribute to improved air quality. Colleen also participated in the Center's Regenerative Studies Fellowship Program, initially teaching environmental science at Kellogg Elementary School in Pomona, and then serving as a program leader in her second year of service. The faculty, staff, and students of the Lyle Center congratulate Colleen and thank her for her contributions to the life of the center. Colleen Fisher. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. Next, from the Department of Urban and Regional Planning, we're honoring David Pena. David Pena is a gifted planner with a passion for transportation planning. He's highly motivated, displays great aptitude, and outstanding diligence. While working for the LA County Metropolitan Transportation Authority, or LA Metro, he pursued a master's degree in urban and regional planning. Due to his strong research skills, he was selected for the Transportation Research Board TRB Minority Student Fellows Program for 2016 to 2017. He presented a research paper entitled Los Angeles Metro Short-Term Ridership Changes at the TRB National Meeting, which is one of the most well-respected conferences in the field of transportation. This paper then evolved into his master's thesis, a longitudinal analysis of Los Angeles Metro short-term transit ridership changes. Please congratulate David Pena. David? If you were stuck in traffic getting here tonight, you know we need more transportation planners out there. So, congratulations to all of you. Please return to your seats. Please applause for our outstanding students from each department. Thank you. Now, I'd like to ask Assistant Professor Anthony Aycock and Dr. Allison Perlman to join me at the podium. Here they come. Okay, great. Each year, an award is given recognizing an outstanding faculty member. This year, I am pleased to designate Assistant Professor Anthony Aycock and Associate Professor Allison Perlman as the recipients of the 2017 Dean's Award for Outstanding Faculty. First, let me say a word about Anthony Aycock. Assistant Professor Anthony Aycock has made an extraordinary impact on our department in a very short time. Within his first year, he cleaned out and set into motion a plan to overturn the print lab by securing a SPICE grant for $25,000 for new printers and plotters. He's worked with industry partners to bring in department funds, university recognition, and student learning opportunities with UST Global, Store Local, Legos, and currently has worked on the team that has brought Steelcase to the Department of Art to improve the studios into active learning centers. Anthony is recognized by his colleagues for having an incredible rapport with students, advising the Art Students Association and the Cal Poly chapter of AIGA, that is the American Institute of Graphic Arts, leading the past two annual Polychroma art shows and escorting students on field trips to the desert, to the city of Portland, and last summer's study abroad to Tokyo. So please join with me in thanking and showing our gratitude to Assistant Professor Anthony Aycock. Anthony? Thank you. Thank you. Now, Dr. Allison Perlman. Please, quiet down. People are going to think you're students in the art department. All right. Dr. Allison Perlman has taken on the role of area coordinator for our art history program, taking on scheduling, advising, and mentoring new faculty. She served in the academic senate as senator and sat on the executive committee of the Senate for 2 years. Currently, she is leading committees on assessment and accreditation for the National Association of Schools in Art and Design. Allison is also a historian and cultural critic who writes about contemporary art, media, design, and restaurants. Her latest book is Smart Casual: The Transformation of Gourmet Restaurant Style in America. So please join with me in recognizing and thanking Allison Perlman from the Department of Art. Allison, thank you. Thank you. Now, I'd like to ask both Anthony Aycock and Allison Perlman to return to their seats. A round of applause, please, for both of them. Now, I'd like to call upon Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Sylvia Alva, to present the candidates for the master's degree. Dr. Alva.
Thank you, Dean. Will the candidates for the Master of Architecture, the Master of Interior Architecture, the Master of Landscape Architecture, the Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, and the Master of Urban and Regional Planning please rise? President Coley, I present to you the 2017 candidates for the Master of Architecture, the Master of Interior Architecture, the Master of Landscape Architecture, the Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, Masters of Urban and Regional Planning. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the master's degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By authority vested in me as president, I confer on you the degree of Master of Architecture, Master of Interior Architecture, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Science in Regenerative Studies, and Master of Urban and Regional Planning with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations, and please be seated until you are directed to the stage to receive your master's hood.
Now, as we proceed through the march of the graduates, each graduate will have a photo taken by the professional photographers, and each graduate who turns in a photographer's card at the reader table will receive a proof. Ushers, please take your positions to help direct the candidates. Now, I'd like to ask the candidates for the master's degrees to please rise. Each candidate should approach the stage as directed by the ushers with your hood folded over your left arm, then stop at the reader table, proceed to the platform to receive your diploma cover and be hooded, and then recess down the center ramp and back to your seat again as directed by the ushers.
Cyrus Rezazadeh Azari. Javier Lee.
Bree Leilani Jones.
Eduardo Cuevas Fernandez.
Mark F. Pedriguera.
Daniel Lee Crawford.
Nicholas Edward Rosas.
Tina Ali Mirzai.
Alejandro Vexler Leon. Beatriz Salazar Chavez. Brenda Manya. Let's try that again. Brenda Subramanya. And this completes the awarding of the degree Master of Architecture. We now present the candidates for the Master of Interior Architecture. Kristen Nicole Wood.
David Richard Taylor.
Krista Espejo Elog.
Dondrea Michelle Esnault.
Zachary James Davenport.
Zabilla Herwig.
Lauren Moody Dito.
Wanshan Lai.
Angela Mary Lee.
Orlando Jesus Flores.
Lan Kian Pang.
Paola Oliveras.
Aline Kajoyan.
Minju Sung.
and Marie Rose Hemlick.
Farah Matovu.
Catherine Lindsay Robinson. Diana Adams. Golnaz Norouzi. Andeshe Sabani. And this completes the awarding the degree Master of Interior Architecture. We now present the candidates for the Master of Landscape Architecture.
And we present the candidates for the degree Master of Urban and Regional Planning. Robert Dino Flores, Jr.
Kristen Misa Sullivan.
Gabriel Joseph Villalobos.
Kristen Ashley Gill, President Council Scholar.
Monique Munoz Garabay.
Leila Takwa.
Emily Alvarez Hoyt.
Charmy Jasuk Adasara.
Brandon Ryan Crawford.
Luis Miguel Pedraza Cardozo.
Kevin Patrick Bianco. David Omar Pena.
Kevin Robert Maynard, President Council Scholar.
Evelyn Espinosa.
Aaron Joseph Ackerman.
Fernando Herrera. Yvonne Nemeth. Catherine Elizabeth Brunn. Christine Marie Rivera. Jeffrey Alexander Lopez.
And this completes the awarding the degree Master of Landscape Architecture. We now present the candidates for the Master of Science in Regenerative Studies. Timothy George Mock.
This completes the awarding of the degree Master of Urban and Regional Planning.
Colleen Mary Fisher. Hannah Fairbanks Brunel. Alisa Sawangsi. And this completes the awarding the degree Master of Science in Regenerative Studies.
Now, will the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Art, Bachelor of Art in Art History, Bachelor of Fine Art in Graphic Design, Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture, and Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning, please rise. President Coley, I present to you the 2017 candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Environmental Design. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University system, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty at California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer on you the degree of Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Art, Bachelor of Art in Art History, Bachelor of Fine Art in Graphic Design, Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture, and Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning with all the rights, honors, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Now, in academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins a select company. So in recognition of your new status, will all the recipients of the baccalaureate degree move the tassel to the left?
Okay, now that your tassel is in the correct place, I would like to say to the members of the class of 2017, I commend you for your effort and accomplishments. Please be seated until you are directed to the stage to receive your diploma cover.
And I'll be right.
We now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Architecture. Lorena Harrigue,
Daniela Jimenez,
Luis Gerardo Camacho, cum laude,
Eddie Mejia Solis,
Jamie Thao Nguyen, cum laude,
Juan Carlos Gonzalez,
Pedro Quinin Molinero,
Noel Vasquez, summa cum laude,
Abigail Robles, Kellogg Honors Scholar, Jonathan Salado, Juan Pablo Onate, summa cum laude, President Council Scholar,
Kevin Martin Altunian,
Natalie Kristen Kester,
Adam James Lennon Ballard,
Zachary Ryan Peterson, cum laude, Kellogg Honors Scholar,
Adriana Castejon,
Marianne Ruiz Bartolome,
Zachary Daniel Green, magna cum laude,
Julianne Eleanor Mendez,
Nathan Ricardo Alvarez,
Clennell Williams III,
Bem G. Kim,
Eric Daniel Arriaga,
John Thomas Ramirez.
Jaron Garcia, magna cum laude.
Giovanni Garcia.
Max Lamb, magna cum laude.
Ryan Keenan, summa cum laude, President's Council Scholar.
Kirill Volochensky.
Hannah Lensepper.
Gabriel Velasco.
Alex Gomez.
Katerina Cushion, cum laude.
Barrett Krugel.
Joseph Andrew Wolde Miriam, cum laude.
Franco Chen, cum laude.
Mary Janelle Lopez.
Michelle Leila Shadan.
Haley Alik Galyan.
Andrew Brian Jaramillo.
Cherie Ravichardan.
Lucine Yagazarian.
Nacils Lopez.
Nicole Louise Carter.
Keenan Jeffrey Qualo.
Ariel Mascarinas.
Ricardo Alejandro Molina.
Michael Steve Gonzalez.
Samuel Joseph Piper.
Lauren Mia Ishibashi.
Jason Michael Reed, cum laude.
Avidan Obed Fernandez. Diana Rocio Rojas. Daniela Martinez Hernandez, Kellogg Honors. Yaneli Ayala Monjaras.
And this completes the awarding of the degree Bachelor of Architecture. We now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Art, Bachelor of Art in Art History, and Bachelor of Fine Art in Graphic Design. Summer Lynn Furzer, summa cum laude.
Eddie Giovanni Luviano.
Leah Beatriz Hernandez Carabang, magna cum laude.
Franco Leo Ordonez Carranza.
Evelyn Hernandez.
Daniel J. C. Rogel.
Kevin Andrew Sarlangao.
Jack Sue.
Josue Hernandez.
Megan Terry.
Salvador Pacheco.
Vicky I. Chung.
Jared Stephen Boyle.
Fien T. Lay.
Jan Brian Valencia de Guia.
Sung Ah Choi. Dylan Abuel, magna cum laude. Natalie Rose Perez. Savandi Penn.
Robert Andrew Diaz.
Angelina Yvonne Castellanos.
Debbie Chen.
Danielle Marie Mestas.
Kaylee Renee Maddox.
Paola Zamudio.
Adrian Ramirez.
Jessica Janet Sanchez.
Hannah Tharish Schramm, summa cum laude.
Aaron Sanchez.
Sierra Catherine Maher.
Hee-Jin Kang.
Dixon Pai.
Arby Hosapian, magna cum laude.
Adrian Diaz.
Nara Gregorian, cum laude.
Eric Liu.
Renee Nazarian, cum laude.
Kimberly Maria Romero.
Jacqueline Bogosian.
Angel Huante.
Jonathan Tang Huang.
Desiree Noel Mendez.
Corey Min Luong, cum laude.
Jared Oscar Bridges.
Kyle Valino.
Adelina Mercedes Lang.
Natasha Lynn Tambaoan.
Michael Enrique Ballesteros.
Shaina Marie Razon.
Lauren Elizabeth Bernal.
Carolina Chavez.
Desiree Ann Wester.
Noor Coder, cum laude.
Ashley Danielle Corona.
Pui Hua Chan.
Lindsay Aaron Johnson, magna cum laude.
Anna Ying Situ.
Benjamin Caleb Lopez.
Bernard Man Kit Yu. Morgan Chiang, cum laude. Jisoo Lee.
Alex Martin Kabor.
Jana Eggleston.
Andres De Nova.
Michael Anthony Graves.
Jennifer Allison Reyes, cum laude.
Tina Sai.
Daijahiro John Okada.
Evaseli Soto, cum laude.
Nicholas P. Amores.
Clarissa Delgadillo.
Jacob Diaz.
Brian Colmenares.
Rex Moncayo.
Arsen Arabean.
Denise Martinez.
Alejandra Beatriz Fernandez.
Adrienne Cruz.
Brian Watts, cum laude.
Samantha Ka Fu.
Kosti Ramzi Saba.
Sarai Ramirez.
Jasper Chow.
Alex Sanchez.
Isabel Eliza Maria Torres Gonzalez.
Disa Moyer.
Amanda Noel Alcantara, magna cum laude.
Jesus Martin Corona Denise.
Stacy Boley.
Wendy Serrano.
Claudia Solis.
Caitlin Elizabeth Cobb.
Alyssa Jane Aparicio.
Robert J. O'Connell.
Christine Hannah O.
Ashley Marie Carpio.
Matthew Fonghua Wong. Joe Refugio Escalante.
Tanya Fahim Hayat.
Gustavo Cardenas.
Mark Sutton.
Vanessa Eileen Ong.
Nathan Christopher Ruiz.
Camilla Rico. Mauricio Lupe Martinez.
Laura Marie Pluth.
Michael Putra. Kyle Patrick Doherty. Lauren Elise Murakami. Kelly Lee. Andrew Willis Cook. Jillian Jasmine Gordy.
And this completes the awarding the degree Bachelor of Art in Art History, and Bachelor of Fine Arts in Graphic Design. We now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture. Alexander Gerard Wade.
Alexa Charlene Miranda Flores.
Jeremy Matthew McAfee.
Shams Coram.
George Alejandro Colmenero.
Lance Cerus Rosette Hassani.
Chase Gregory Conk.
Aldo Barajas Garcia.
Kale Austin Castanedas.
Brianne Isabella Moreno.
Timothy Monte.
Carla Alejandra Quevedo.
Antonio De Jesus.
Esteban Alejandro Castaneda.
Robin Anthony Slovak.
Ryan Lee Lawson.
Juan Carlos Prieto.
Julia Beck.
Kevin Lee.
Elise Heyman On.
Antonio Martinez.
Hazel Casquino.
Adrian Arevalo.
Chuingwan Pan.
Humberto Alonso Cardenas.
Shvi Tong.
Andres Gustavo Regada.
Ernesto Esquer.
Amanda Camille Flores. Ileana Valenzuela. And this completes the awarding the degree Bachelor of Science in Landscape Architecture. We now present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning. Hank Fan.
Mario Haragay Gonzalez.
Bradley Tollison.
Peter McGuire.
Harold Azarte, magna cum laude.
Carlos Alberto Huizar.
Denise Marie Camp. Melissa Nicole Hernandez.
Brenda Quesada.
Jonathan Elias Payne.
Brandon Christopher Whalen Castellanos.
Wilson Ma.
Jacob R. Reitnar.
Gabriel Philip Garcia Katigbak.
Jonathan Alexander Marin.
Emily Hannah Graham.
Vince Velasco.
Escarlette Marr.
Victor Manuel Estrada.
Renzo Pauli.
Denise Arriaga Ibarra.
Ashanti Martin Mason Warren.
Natalie Garcia.
Samuel John Kohler.
Michelle Dei Ruan.
Cam Phone Lau.
Riley Macklin Keller.
Whitney Thorne.
Shelley Clarine Jordan, cum laude.
Mitzi Esquivel.
Ariel Marie Colby.
Stephanie Christelle Tapia.
Vincent Joseph Gillespie.
Jonathan Freddie Alvarez.
Brittany Autumn Mesa.
Miguel Del Rio, cum laude.
Renee Aguilar.
Jose Eduardo Silva Lascano.
Alan Hernandez.
Diego Cardiel.
Myra G. Salas.
Reynaldo Aquino.
Mina Abdul Ahad. Priscilla Jue Yi, cum laude. Cameron Arista.
And this completes the awarding of the degree Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning.
Now, I'd like to ask the entire class of 2017 to rise. Please rise, members of the class of 2017. Members of the audience, please join me in congratulating the College of Environmental Design class of 2017. Congratulations, you've earned it. Now, please be seated. Please be seated. We'd like to ask members of the audience to remain seated during the recessional. At the conclusion of the faculty recessional, our 2017 commencement will be formally concluded. So again, on behalf of all of us, congratulations to the members of the class of 2017. Let's go out there now and design the future. Thank you all for joining us.